Hi babes, it's me, Shannon B for BrownGirlBella, back to bring you more lips, lashes, and luxury. If you haven't yet done so, subscribe. And don't forget to tap that notification bell so you're notified each and every time that I upload. For all those returning, welcome back. So it's that time of year again. Woohoo! It is time for the Sephora sale for the fall. It starts for VIB Rouge this coming weekend. I believe it starts November 5th and it ends on November 15th. And then all of the others, which are VIB and VIB Insiders, I'm going to leave all that information down in the description box below so you know when you can shop. But as you know, VIB Rouge gets 20% off, VIB gets 15% off, and VIB Insiders get 10% off. So, what to shop for with all the savings? I got you covered. Just stay right here. BrownGirlBella. Okay, let's get this out of the way because you know I'm going to talk about it. That's right, all of the things you should get from the VIB sale from Mcgrath. I'm going to start with that first because I think for 20% off, 15% off, even 10% off of these products is a good buy. First and foremost, go ahead, put that mega palette in your cart. Yes, it retails for $78, so even 10% off is a good buy. I recommend this wholeheartedly. This is one of my most favorite palettes from her this year, even over the quads, and that's saying something because I love quads. But I think this is a very comprehensive palette. I'll show it to you again. It's very user friendly, so you can go anywhere in this palette and create stunning, dramatic looks for everyday office appropriate looks. It's just that good. So definitely put that on your wish list for the VIB sale. The next thing, I talk about this almost all the time ad nauseum. I'm sure you guys are tired of me saying it, but it's really good. And that is the Mcgrath Intensifies Artistry Wand. This is a game changer for those who love shimmer. It has a Myricks mixing liquid as a solid, which you can rub across your eye, you can rub it across your finger, put it in the product and then tap it on, or whatever you like. This wand is magnificent. It turns wow into pow. It does the job. If you want your eyes to sparkle this year, definitely put this in your cart. Now, her blushes. I can tell you, I was one of those that was screaming, Mama Pat, give us blushes. And baby, when she delivered, she snapped, okay? So these are the 3 favorites of mine from her palettes. You can also get them as a set. She has, I believe, 3 shadows or 2 shadows and a highlighter in 2 different palettes. Fantastic. But if you want to get the singles like I am, although I did put one of them in the cart and you'll find out which one a little bit later today. But here are my 3 favorite blushes of hers out of the 9 that she came out with. The first one is this one here, which is Paradise Venus. This and all of her blushes go on so smoothly. It's a beautiful, beautiful color for the fall. It gives me all the fall vibes, and it gives me like that windburn kind of look for brown skin when we're out in the cold a little too long and we get a little flushed. That's what this reminds me of. It's fantastic, and you will love it too. The next ones are for my bold girls. Where my bold bellas at? So for my bold bellas, one of the first ones I would say get is this baby right here. This is Love Struck. What can I say? The pigmentation is on point. You can dial it up for a maximum payout, or you can just dip your brush in and just lightly wash with the color. It's so bold, it's so pigmented. You use a light hand and it will give you the most beautiful, beautiful blush look you will ever want and ever need. It's all right here. It's all right here in Love Struck. Go pick it up. And finally, the one that has been sold out all over the place. I'm telling you, if you don't put this in your cart, you will certainly miss out, because I'm sure they're going to restock it before this sale starts, because this shadow, this blush was just that popular. This blush has been popping since it first came out. Everybody wanted this, and I'm so glad I bought all 9 so that I had it. This is Electric Bloom. Oh my gosh, when I first tried this, I was like, this is a brush, okay? This is a blush, okay? I cannot get over the coral brightness, the beautifulness. I mean, look at that on brown skin. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Give it all to me. It's right here. Put it in your cart right now. As a matter of fact, pause me. Go get your cart from Sephora. Put that bad boy in there to lock it in until your sale starts. Hopefully, it'll still be around. But I'm telling you, if you guys don't get this, you are missing out. This blush is fantastic. It's my #1 blush. Electric Bloom. Okay, now that I've shown you all of the things that I would get, so you might be wondering, well, Bella, what do you have on your eyes now? Because that doesn't look like Mother Pat. You would be correct. It is this palette right here. And before you all stone me, yes, I know I'm the one that said I have the small version of this. I don't need it. But guess what? I've become a believer. I've become a believer. This palette is really, really stellar. And it's great for those who aren't sure what goes where and how to do whatever, because for the first time that I know of, Natasha Denona tells you in this palette where to go. She tells you what is for your crease, what is for your transition, for your inner corner, for the center eye, for the outer eye, for the brow bone, for smoke, and for blend. It tells you everything you need to do right here. So this is a tutorial in a palette. I definitely recommend you getting it, because man, this blew me away. This really blew me away. And I gotta tell you, you know, I was one of those who was like, I have the mini glam, I don't reach for it a lot, yada yada yada. But guess what I'm doing now? I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it now on my eyes. I'm wearing it right now, and I love it. She changed me. She changed me. All right, now let's go into the ones that are in my cart that I want to get from the Sephora sale. Let's start with the Pat McGrath Divine Blush Plus Glow Trio. So there are 2 blushes plus 1 highlighter. One of the palettes is one that contains Divine Rose, Desert Orchid, and Golden Nectar, which I believe is a repeat highlighter. The second one, which is the one I want, contains Love Struck, Paradise Venus, and Venus Nectar. And I believe that is the one that has the new shadow in it. I mean, the new highlighter in it. Sorry about that. That is the one that has the new highlighter in it. That's the one that I want to pick up. It is beautiful, gives you that multi-dimensional color, gives you a really good pigmented blush look, like that, you know, just walked outside and the wind just hit my face kind of look. Beautiful. And like I said, because I use mostly natural haired brushes, I can control the pigmentation and how much pigment to put on my skin. So get it if you can, ladies. I think it will well be worth your money. It retails for $52 with either 10, 15, or 20% off. The next thing I want to get is from Danessa Myricks. Now, I do want her Lightworks palette. I hope it comes back in stock before the sale, but something tells me it'll probably be after the sale. So I'm going to try and pick it up if it's available during the sale. If not, I'll wait for afterwards. But this Vision Cream Cover and Adjustable Foundation and Concealer that she came out with is fantastic. I love the way this looks. I love the colors. They're a little bit on the neutral side. To me, it looks a little neutral, but the color that I was matched with is W05, which is a tan to deep skin with golden undertones. We'll see what it looks like when it finally gets here, but I think that is the closest shade to me. I'm put it in my cart, and you should too. The next thing I've been waffling about since last year, and I'm still waffling, mainly because I am not that handy with my hair, but I'd like to be. And this Dyson Airwrap Styler, everyone has been talking and saying rave reviews on this product. It comes with 5 different attachments and more that you can add on later on. I think I want that comb adapter too for days when I really want to blow out my hair and have it be really, really straight. It's $549, so it's quite steep. But like I said, anytime you get to save an additional percentage off a buy, especially when it's a large buy, is a great deal. So for $549 plus VIB Rouge 20% off, makes it a little bit more palatable. These next 2, I love that they're included in here, and I hope they'll be still available at the end of the week when the sale starts. Are 2 candles by Forever Mood. The first one is a mini Are You Up, and the second one is Gingerbread Trap House. I love this. First of all, her names are so cute, but that gingerbread trap, I love the smell of gingerbread, so I really want to get that candle for my kitchen. And then the mini Are You Up sounds like a good one for the beauty room, ladies, or for the bedroom, whichever you try, whichever you want. So whichever candle floats your boat, they're available for $14 each plus the percentages off. I think it's a good buy. I think I'm gonna get it. The next one is by Tom Ford. Now, Tom Ford also came out with some lipsticks. They're currently not available yet on Sephora. I'm hoping they come back before the sale ends because I do want 2 of his Luxe glosses. But the Mink Mirage Eye Quad from Tom Ford, I've had my eye on it for a while. I think it's just time to pull the trigger. So I am going to go ahead and get that palette. The other one that I'm going to pull the trigger on and get is the Gucci palette. Now again, I've heard some mixed reviews about it. However, I want to try it for myself, see how it is. Worst case scenario, I have something that I can maybe pair with something else, but I definitely want to get it. So those are all of my things that are in my cart. Want to hear from you about what's in your cart. So hit me down at the description box below so we can chat about it. You have now been BELLAfied. Time. You have now been BELLAfied.